Hey, hi, hello. I'm Kayzilla, and you're watching my first YouTube video. So, thanks for clicking, and please bear with me. Okay. So I personally think Bojack Horseman is based off of Bob Saget. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please don't take anything I say seriously. I'm just a girl who likes too much TV. Bojack creators have stated that Bojack is not based off of one single person, but off of many people. So, this is just for fun. I mean, no disrespect. Rest in peace, Bob Saget. I mean, no harm in this video. I actually really loved watching him on Full House. My only intentions with this video is to point out that Bob Saget and Bojack Horseman just have a lot in common. So, if you don't know what Bojack Horseman is, it's a show on Netflix. It's an animated show. Came out 2014. It's about a horse who used to be an actor in the 90s. He was a sitcom actor in a show called Horsin' Around. It's kind of a deep show at times, and it makes you think like, could is this based on someone? And once you think on that, you kind of and like kind of look at different suspects, you realize that Bojack and Bob actually have a lot of things in common. Some of it's due to the fact that Bojack's parodies of 90s sitcom actors. But either way, it's still kind of mind blowing to look at all the details. So they're both from 90s family sitcoms, obviously. Full House has three girls who recently lost their mom, and their uncles move in to help raise them. Horsing around, three orphans have a horse raise them, right? Both shows have someone stepping in to help raise them. How sweet! Okay? And if you happen to Google what year Full House came out, it came out in 1987. And if you go on Netflix and look at the year that the Horsin' Around show is listed, it's really just a theme song, but they have it listed as a show on Netflix for like a fun gag. 1987. So yeah, both shows were released in 1987. Pretty interesting as far as commonalities go. But that's not the only thing, these sitcoms have in common. Mary-Kate and Sarah-Lynn. Mary-Kate is Michelle on Full House, alongside her twin sister Ashley. Sarah-Lynn's Horsing Around. Both have two-part names. Yes, Mary-Kate, Sarah-Lynn. Are you staying with me? Cool. And if you look at the shows, they are both the youngest children on their show. That is not the only thing they actually have in common. So if we look here,
You got it, dude.
this is actually one of my favorite things from 90s shows. Right here. All this.
That's too much, man.
They both have iconic catchphrases, which pretty cool. Let's look at the star of our show here, Bojack and Bob. Immediately, you see that they both have a similar style with the sweater and the blazer. But look here, all right? This is a clip from 1987. Bob Saget doing stand-up, right? So he was a stand-up actor, or a stand-up comedian in 1980s. You know who else was a stand-up comedian in 1980s?
And he says, why the long face? And I say, hey, buddy, I can't help it. You get that? Long face?
Get that? Long face. I am a horse. We have long faces. So yeah, they both were stand-up comedians in the 1980s. Wow. Listen.
Half the country, which is fucking awesome. That's not funny.
You can't really hear it, but he's just very vulgar. Very vulgar. Here's Bojack. He's not doing stand-up, but this is something else. This is just to prove another point.
Shit, you understand? Shit, I want to wipe my ass with
They are both wildly different from the people they portray on their shows. They are not the wholesome dad types at all, okay? So yeah, that's my point there. They're nothing like the character they play. Here is a trigger warning. If you are sensitive to kind of dark topics such as alcoholism and maybe sexual small, you should probably skip ahead. I'll try to put the timestamp either on the video somewhere or in the description. This is my first video, so yeah, just know I'll struggle with that. But I try to make it to where the slides were red. So if you don't see the red slides anymore, you know that I'm done talking about it. The darker things. So this one's not as dark, but still something not great, you know. Both of them have struggled with alcoholism. So we know Bojack is an alcoholic. That's kind of like his whole thing, right? This right here is a New York Post article from just whenever he passed. It's just talking about basically how he was drinking and driving, and yeah, he was basically super lucky he never hurt anyone, and he stopped cold turkey after some incident. Basically, it just shows that they are both alcoholics. The last thing, and I save this for the last because this is like the worst thing to kind of even talk about or even think of. But if you've watched BoJack Horseman, you know that BoJack and Sarah-Lynn have kind of an inappropriate relationship, right? Um, it's weird and disturbing. Thankfully, she was an adult when that started. So yeah. But, you know, the thought of Bojack getting with his TV daughter, it really reminds you of the rumors that you hear. Bob Saget with the Olsen twins. I don't want to touch on that at all because I don't even know what to say about that. You can do more research online. That's why I got the little research button thingy right here. It's some dark stuff. Either way, disturbing thoughts of TV dads getting with their TV daughters. And that's just the tip of the iceberg, okay? These are just the only similarities I could think of. They probably have even more in common that I just couldn't put together because I only know, you know, about Full House from Bob Saget, you know. But again, the creators have said that Bojack is not based on one single person. He's based on many. And this is just an article kind of, you know, talking about how the creators said that. Still, you know, it's fun to think about.
Control.
Princess Carolyn, look, I met John Stamos.
I met John Stamos.
Hey,
If you've made it this far, I sincerely thank you for bearing with me. Please, if you liked it, go ahead and give a like, you know, give me a comment on any feedback or any topics you want me to discuss or make a PowerPoint of. I kind of liked how I set this up, so it'd be fun to do this more. Peace out, Girl Scout.